Hi guys, welcome to a brand new episode of the Fashion Shock Show. And of course, you know this is December. I want to congratulate all of you for withstanding the shock with me from January long to the December time. I say thank you. And for those that have already participated in the Fashion Shock Show, those that we have already removed their crown or give another, you don't need to compete, you don't have to come back. Just go, relax and enjoy. We don't need you around. However, on this episode, we have brand new shocks that would, I will question. It will question you. You will ask me, how did these people used to do it? You have asked before. Me too have asked. Do I have the answer today? No. Welcome to a brand new episode. There are some colors that would never go wrong together. They have a place together. I've said this like a billion times. White and black. I mean, they're like Taiwo and coin. They're like Taiwo and coin. They didn't used to separate. But hello, ma. Never in my life. Never it was white and black. They can look like this. Even if they told you rice and beans, they go together. But you have to cook it. You have to cook it first. You cannot just take a Congo of rice with a Congo of beans uncooked. Uncooked, then you want to chop it. Your body is going to clastrate. That's the way your body might react. See, so it does not work. Another thing that wouldn't work is for you to bring two colors together and not create a definition. What's the definition? Oh, the four. I'll be okay there in the black dress. No. Now, you have a four going on your shoulders, and then you have, feathers on your dress, and the ultimate question is, how does that synchronize? Now imagine if that dress were to be a fishtail dress and then you had that four on your shoulder, elegante. It would have been beautiful. Now imagine if you had that dress more fitted and then the slit is slightly tie high and then the feathers will be doing that magic. It will even be scintillating you. That's no man ring. You want the wife, or maybe you take ring and go take notice. That's one thing that would have killed the look. A great fit, or throw away the entire feathers and leave the four, or after four throw away the entire feathers and then have a sweet body shape in the dress. But for this one, you shock us. You shock us. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I removed the men. It's not of your concern. On the second note, I pulled the men. Hey, I put you back there. Now, in 2020, there's some style trends that should not follow us there. I think, get me now. You cannot already write jam. Otiko jam, you've already scored 360 or maybe 380. Then you now want to go and read SS1 again. You can't go back to the past. It's not important. That's the same way this brown. I mean, this eyebrow must not follow us. You cannot be using multiple tables to be drawing brow. That is 111. Do you realize, back in the day, if you are counting multiple things in the nursery school, I don't know the technique that they are using now. But before, when you want to count 10, you do stroke. 10 stroke equals to 10. Now do 1, 2, 3. Then you cross it together, making 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You cross it together, making 5. That's exactly what I should in brow now. We need to stop the multiple table brow. This brow should not follow us to next year. Please draw your brows properly and smoothly, blend in, brush it in, let it have a cool, nice finish, and then you have a nice brow. But this anytime stop it, it didn't work. Another shirt we have on the show today is going to be the white shirts that obviously needed a bottom. Now we have the oversized style, where you have the big t-shirt or the big shirt and then you wear sneakers or heels and then you have that girly tomboy, it's like a boyfriend transition style, which most times looks very sexy. But hey, Lefe transit. I don't know if you understand me. You can't plan to transit yet not transcend. I think you get me now. You cannot want to get down from a vehicle and you are wearing seat belt. They came out a bus seat belt. Your exit is already in denial. You can't move exactly the way that yellow mesh. Or we had a tool they knew. You can be tool. There's no way that thing is not like seat belt on that shirt. It's holding it back. It's not allowing the beauty of that style to show. So can it be, for example, let's say maybe somehow the shirt is actually an oversized and then there's supposed to be this nice cool fit attached to it. We can't see it. We can't see because it's already blocking it. We cannot see. Before you can eat ice cream, maybe you will open it. Exactly. Ishima. Mr. Melon. Uncle Melon. Perhaps Brad Melon. Any mobile, don't let. Don't let it drop. Imagine your jab on leg. Don't let it drop. Mr. Melon, your attention to detail is second to none. No. Àṣepé, whatever we do in life, we should do it with all our hearts. The way you do channel watermelon, you did this with everything outside of you. Now, one thing of a style that I would always respect is when people are true to their style. Like, you tell yourself you're artsy, you're tomboy, you're chic, and then you stay true to it. No, surely, even when you get to, or maybe when you get to the next available malam, just check that watermelon. You will discover where the down below of it is always having it's always very reddish. I don't know where I would observe. Now, just in case we have not observed, now take a picture of this daddy and take a picture of a watermelon. Wow, both inside and outside. You will see that this is a replica. For the very first time in my life, I have seen a photocopy that is more original than the original. Hello, if you submit this look to Met Gala, do you know that you will inspire? Is it Katy Perry? What did she wear that she's thinking that maybe because she has one burger, you think that maybe she has already done something? Hello, and Katie, if you come to Lagos, Nigeria, we have somebody who is doing even more. He do the most because look, hello, sir, I give you Grammy. You did not sing, but I give you Grammy. Even said you didn't heart. I beg you now, you didn't heart, but I give you Oscar because this your look. How can I say I am shocked? No. Hello. Welcome to the first edition of the Fashion Revelation Show. Revelate, wow. Thank you. I'm very sure that most of us are familiar with the concept of having a gift and then wrapping up your gift. I mean, a gift is supposed to be something that you know is special, something that will thrill you, something that will, give you that excitement when you see it. But what is not giving me the excitement when I see it is this wrap dress, the white wrap dress. Hello, I'm broken. Just by looking at this look alone, I am broken. It's a wrap dress, but then could wrap with the main. He didn't wrap it. Now, let's say, for example, someone dares to say, yes, if you attempt to bese, if you trial it, if you raise one leg up, you know when you tap one, when you are closing a tap, you know the way the water used to reduce small before you eventually come to a halt. That is the way. I have that inner feeling. That is the way your Honda garment is going on. And by the time that side over open up, by the time you open up, heaven, even heaven will regard you. We have different style trends, and then jumping on style trends is something that you must be very careful of. I mean, you need to consider your body size, what your style is and its true self, and then sizing. Sizing goes a very, very long way in style. I mean, you could have one of the cheapest fabrics or one of the cheapest dresses alive, but then if the fit is great, you're good to go. Now, I see that you are looking at me from that side. I don't want to look that side. Do you realize what you are wearing is not a corset? Now, this is a corbett. Nigeria corbett here, this thing is not your size. I can corbett it with you. It is not your size. No, it didn't size you. This thing do look like something that is for someone around the size of maybe 36B cup. And as I'm looking at you with the greatness of God and the goodness of God in your life, you do look like a 34B. Yes, 34B. Now, what that one mean is that you want to cook a cup of rice and then you pour 50 liters of water. Jimmy. Now, this, your body inside of the corset, Jimmy, because it's too big for you. Then you see that your hair, if you can straighten it, I won't mind though, and it won't affect anybody. But me personally, I know that you did not ask me, but because me, I always tell people to straighten their hair very, very well. If you straighten your hair very, very well, there's a way it will look. And the moment it's already looking that way, there's nothing anybody can say again. You will discover that it will look very fine and beautiful because that's your focus. Because you see this here and the corset, all this focus is a little blurry, and I see your intention. Where you are going to, you have already got it there. It's just that the meaning one bus stop and you can hold pay it or go kada, whichever way you are close to the place. Finally, guys, on this episode of the Fashion Shock Show is going to be the Mushin versus Oshuri Cardi B. Exactly, because if I ask you now what inspires this look, you're going to tell me where is Cardi B. It's not only Cardi B, it's Cardi J, which is Khadija, and Khadija is Shemio. That's where you offend me. You really do offend me. What is that thing that you put to cover nipples. What's that? What's that? Okay, what are you trying to told me that you are doing? Okay, you are trying to told me now where you are covering it. Now, as you realize that appliquing is one thing that you need to pay a lot of attention to, and appliquing has high level of details and a very high level of professionalism, because it needs to come out looking very neat and perfect. So now when you now happily, you throw away the K. You now want to tell me where you are channeling a style. No, you are not channeling any style. In fact, you are not tuning any style. Abegbo, you're not even searching any style, because right now I'm trying to understand what's going on the upper part of the dress. I love the skirt. I think the fit is great and it's very cute and sexy, even though I didn't really get in feeling feathers here. So shame there, that's the slop feathers versus form. I didn't know what is really doing there, but what I know is that that thing on your pointer, that's way to A to B, it didn't work.